What's up guys, I'm DeatHInfernoXxGaming and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're gonna be making a build for beginners by using the axe. Before we continue to this video, I wanna say only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. So if you end up enjoying this video or find the builds I made useful, please consider subscribing and hit the like button. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. So let's just continue to this behemoth right here. I made sure to use the mod and the special, which is really simply for beginners. So it's a flight of rune. Just take some distance so that your blade hits the behemoth several times, and make sure that hit connects though. I didn't connect the hit just now. Alright. So your main power here is your charge attack. Nothing hits better than your charge attack. Iceborne can help you interrupt the behemoth if you're not good with the sideways horizontal attack. And you have Volatile Axecore, so make sure you charge your charge attack close to the behemoth. Okay, take some distance. Didn't hit him. That's quite bad. Oops. Okay, take your distance again. Make sure it hits. It didn't hit again. And it's that. As you can see, this build is pretty good. I will show you guys the build maybe after I try to fight that shoutout right there, because my determination is almost out because I missed lots of my special. But I guess it's gonna go off by the time I got the shoutout. Well, never mind that then. Let's check out the build real quick. So this build is designed purely for beginners. As you can see, I only focus on some cells that I think is most useful for beginners. That is Evasive Fury for your main source of attack speed. So it's the best source of attack speed in game because you will have to keep evading attacks, which means you will keep on getting extra attack speed. I know it's kinda hard for beginners to evade through an attack, but in the end, it's something you have to learn. So having Evasive Fury early in the game is not really a bad choice. Tenacious and Tough, these things are good for your survivability. So make sure you bring this because it's even good in the late game later. The rest are just some randoms I brought. Parasitic for your protection so that you can stay alive a little longer. Conduit for a little bit extra attack speed. And Adrenaline for your attack speed, because in this build you're gonna keep charging attacks, which means you're gonna keep spending stamina, and this is really good. So here's the build: Emberman's helmet, Scrave's body, Pangar's arms, and Gnasis feet. I'm using Dross Eye for a quick burst. If you want to change Dross Eye into something else, that's fine. And here's Iceborne, the most basic Omni cell you can get. And here's the weapon, Turmoil of Boreus, with Flight of Rune and Volatile Axecore. So these two are the most easiest to get if you're using the axe for the Slayer's path. So let's try out this build again, starting from 0 against Chara. Okay, everything still seems fine. Evade. I cannot charge because I don't know what it's gonna do next. Now I can charge a bit. I got burned. That's a bad thing to happen. Okay, so evade to take care of that burn. You don't have to charge 3 times. But if you are given the chance to charge 3 times, then do it. If you cannot charge, then there's no need to charge. Chance like this, you have to charge. Okay, I can increase the level of my determination now. There we go. So this weapon is really good for charging, since as a beginner you are only given a choice of Flight of Rune, which didn't really deal that much damage, so your main source of damage is from your charge attacks. As you can see, every time I charge my attacks, a little sprite shows up with a maximum of 4, and it increases the charge damage by quite a lot. So, yep, as you can see, this build is actually pretty good for charging attacks. I've been fighting Blaze Behemoths all this time, so let's try this build out on another Behemoth, not from the opposite element. Always remember, you don't need to charge your attacks to 3, just charge effectively, don't get hit. And even though you get hit, you have parasitic, so it's kinda your safeguard. And you have Iceborne with you as well for your extra survivability. Okay, it's gonna ram. Here's where Iceborne comes to shine if you don't know how to horizontal attack it for the interrupt. Okay, it's gonna stand up, so don't bother charging. Make sure you stagger it first, then you can charge. Stand behind the behemoth so that those lightning rods will not hit you. It's gonna get angry. Alright. Ouch. It misses. Okay, Evasive Fury activated. That's the full stack adrenaline right there. Okay, throw your axe. Hit it. As you can see, it didn't really hit that hard. By your charge attack, it deals 1k. And it's dead. Pretty easy, right? This build is very good for beginners. You can learn when to charge your attack. You can learn to evade. Although the damage is not really that good, it still hits hard. Especially for behemoths at low level like this. It's usable at high levels too. But if you have enough rams and combat merit, I suggest you try to go to the Slayer's Path and start getting the Grim Onslaught. This is one of the trademark of the axe, as well as Overcharged Cylinder. I know it's pretty hard to get. As you can see, it costs 60k. It's hard to get the ROMs. That's why I brought you Volatile Axecore along with just the normal special. So I hope this build can help you as a beginner. That's all for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.